I felt is paid for, all is said and done. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to my transfer live update Arsenal show. Of course, we're back this evening when we signed the player. We've signed someone, guys. Yes, And you've guessed it, it's another Chelsea reject. It wouldn't be an Arsenal window without a Chelsea player, an ex-Chelsea player coming, would it, people? It just had to happen. It had to happen. But we'll talk about today. Arsenal will sign Kepa from Chelsea, 5 million deal, release clause. He'll be a backup goalkeeper next season to back up David Raya. Get your thoughts down below. How are you feeling about this deal, people? We're gonna talk all about it today. We've got a few things to go through. But yeah, we have actually made, it's not been announced yet, but Ornstein came out and said it's getting finalized. Fabrizio said it's getting done. It's pretty much a done deal. The players agreed that Kepa will be an Arsenal player, people. And we have, this will be one of our first signings as well of the new window, and it is the goalkeeper situation. I think it's definitely it's a position where we need to address in. Seeing Neto leave, we needed that backup. Obviously, we was going for Joan Garcia. He's now gone to Barcelona, so we had to look elsewhere, and we've gone with Kepa. So we're gonna talk about it in a minute. We're gonna get all into what we all think about it, guys, as well. Make sure you do hit like buttons up. Make sure you guys do subscribe channel if you are new. Big up everyone in the chat as always. Appreciate you lot tuning in. I'm going to go through some comments as well. But let's get into the news then. We've got some stuff to read from here. So Arsenal are close in finalising a deal to sign Kepa from Chelsea, coming by David Ornstein there. We also got Arsenal star for a long time admirers of Kepa. This is not the first time he's been on raising the recruitment conversations. The player understands the existing hierarchy at Arsenal with David Raya number one, but is willing to fight for his place, which is interesting to hear there. Because, I mean, if we go back to when Neto was at the club, Neto played one game. You know, he was cup type number one, but he didn't even play the FA Cup games, and he played one game against Girona. Arnstein did not even want to play Neto for the last couple of games of the season when they didn't really mean anything. Even against Southampton, like he still went Maria, didn't he? Which was mad. But I think this is going to be, of course, very different for obviously Kepa's situation. He's going to play the cup games for sure. Maybe some Champions League towards the end as well if we get through, if we've done the job, and maybe some Premier League games if needed. But yeah, 5 million is a deal. So before joining in Bournemouth on loan for the 24-25 season, Kepa signed a new contract at Chelsea, which inserted a 5 million release clause, but also significantly reduced his salary. So there's a big questions. I think we spoke about this briefly yesterday on, you know, the whole salary side of things with Kepa. I think he's on some mad wages at Chelsea. He's over 150 grand a week. He should be on around about 70 grand. 70k a week at Arsenal. I think that's what he was at Bournemouth, to be fair. So yeah, there we have it, guys. Arsenal will sign a goalkeeper. It is Kepa. Now I think the big thing with this, which has got the sort of us in, I want to say meltdown, because to be honest with you, like I think overall for a deal with a player like Kepa, we know we needed a goalkeeper. We know we needed addressing. 5 million deal for me for a backup goalkeeper. I don't think it's a bad deal, to be honest. You know, when you look at it, his wages are low. You know, he had a good season at Bournemouth. Again, it's going to be a backup for Raya. This means, I think, someone like Carl Hein, I was willing to give Carl Hein a chance. You know, I think he had a good season over there at Valladolid. I know he got relegated, but apparently he's doing his thing over there. He wasn't too bad of a goalkeeper, but it definitely looks like that he's going to be either going out on loan again, or he's going to be being moved on, you know, because otherwise I think we would have gave him a chance number two. But we know we needed a number two goalkeeper. I look at the market as well and goalkeepers out there. If it wasn't going to be Garcia, and then, you know, Garcia was going to be a lot of money. It's going to be like 30 million. That was like his release clause he was going to pay. And I was sitting there thinking, a player like Joan Garcia, obviously he's gone Barcelona to get first team football. I mean, it wouldn't have really made too much sense, because apparently Garcia's a really good goalkeeper as well, for him to settle as a backup goalkeeper. You know, we needed elsewhere. The one I wanted us to go with was Meret from Napoli on a free transfer, but he signed a new contract. But if you look elsewhere, guys, you look goalkeepers elsewhere and you look goalkeepers out there, right? There's not that many, is there, that, you know, we're looking at. So I think Kepa comes in. He had a good season at Bournemouth. He played a lot of games for Bournemouth. He's happy to, I mean, it says right there, he's happy to fight for his place. He's, you know, happy to, he knows that Ray is number one. The wages are not too bad. I think the only big thing with this is it's another Chelsea player. It's just another Chelsea. If Kepa never played for Chelsea, we wouldn't have a problem. But just a fucking. We love signing these Chelsea, players. Every single window, it's the same Chelsea players coming in. It's mad. That's the big thing with it for me. Like, it's not the end. It's not like an end. It's not like I'm not even fussed in terms of like as him coming in as a backup goalkeeper because we know we need that position. I just think majority of fans are looking at it as well. Just another Chelsea player coming in. We have this habit, obsession of going every single window and signing not just goalkeepers but signing ex-Chelsea players as well. But having said that, people, overall, I think the deal we needed a backup goalkeeper, 5 million deal. That's a position sorted out now. He's gonna most likely play. FA Cup game, Carabao Cup game, a few Champions League games if he's needed to. I think he had a good season at Bournemouth. I'm quite surprised for him as a player that he's came to Arsenal in terms of he was getting first team minutes at Bournemouth. He was playing week in, week out. I think he played 35 games for them last season, almost affects every single game with Bournemouth. And, you sacrifice that to then sit on the bench at Arsenal. But as I said, I mean, listen, he's going to be there for the cup games. If Ray gets injured, is he going to be the guy to step up? You like to think so with the backup goalkeeper as well. Touch wood, nothing happens, obviously, to Ray, of course. But I think overall, as a goalkeeper, I'll be honest with it. And I want to raise this point. I know he's probably been a bit more, I know he's probably a bit more humble now and he's learned from that situation. But I think we all remember the time where he was at Chelsea and it didn't work out for him. I think he had an attitude, real attitude. I mean, if you go back to the Carabao Cup game when they played against Man City and they had Mauricio Sarri as a manager, right? Sarri literally went there and he went to sub him off, didn't he? And Kepa was like, no, it's a crazy situation there. You kind of expect that he's learned from that sort of attitude issue that he had at Chelsea, and he's been, he probably knows his level at Bournemouth and he's done what he's had to do at Bournemouth, really. That's what you really hope so, because obviously, yeah, it didn't look good for him at Chelsea, did it, whatsoever, with the whole attitude situation. I mean, they paid a lot of money for Kepa. He was meant to be Win the Dog barking in the background, man. What's going on, Win the Dog? It's meant like Kepa was meant to be like a really promising goalkeeper. I think they got him from Bilbao. And they paid a lot of money. It was like 72 million, wasn't it? Or it could have been more than that. 72, 77 million, to be fair. Which was mad money. And, people was like, oh, yeah. And he was very young. I think he was quite young for a goalkeeper when they signed him as well, if I can remember. I know he's like, yo, Win the Dog, shut up, man. I know he might have been like 25 or something when they signed him. But, yeah, it was a lot of money. And obviously, it didn't work out. And then he went on loan to Real Madrid. Now at Bournemouth, of course, and he did well at Bournemouth, to be fair, this season. So yeah, we know we needed a goalkeeper. We know we needed. Why is my dog barking, man? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, seriously. But anyway, yeah, I think overall it's not like an end of the world signing, people, to be fair. It's just I think the big fact is just another Chelsea player. We love shopping at Chelsea, don't we? Yeah, we love it. Yeah, I mean, don't be surprised if we go for Nkunku next, people. No, that shouldn't happen. But yeah, I think overall 5 million deals, really a good price. The wages, I think, was a big factor as well. But 70 million as well, not too bad in terms of wages as well. I think overall, it's not a bad deal. We got that position sorted out. We ain't got to really worry about that position anymore. It's maybe a shame for someone like Carl Hein. Carl Hein, I've not watched a lot of Carl Hein. We saw him a little bit in pre-season, but it looks like that for him, it could be over for him. Maybe another loan deal, or maybe selling him permanently now, because I don't think he's going to really settle for third place next season, is he? He just played first team football in La Liga with Valladolid, and I think he's going to want to move away. Maybe if it's loan, if he is actually good, but if he was good enough, surely we would have kept him to number 2, right? Setford, on the other hand, I think is a bit more younger. He's like 17, 18, so I expect him to go on loan. I don't expect Arsenal to promote him to number 2 straight away. That's more understandable. But with Carl Hein, for example, a bit more older, isn't he, as well? I'm pretty sure. So he expects him maybe to move on. But that's a position we can just forget about, I know it's Kepa, I know it's ex-Chelsea, but I think overall 5 million deal, backup goalkeeper, I don't think it's too bad of a deal, to be honest. We can move on, look at other priorities, look at other positions that's needed as well. But yeah, let's get some comments in, guys. Big up everyone, as always, tuning in as well. But yeah, big up everyone. Drew's in the building. Man says his club's dusted. Big up to you, Drew, mate. I'm loving the. Excuse me. I'm loving the photo that you sent as well, by the way. That was class today. I can't even lie, bro. Drew says smash likes and subscribe. Make sure you guys are doing that. We greatly appreciate it as well. We are so close to 11,000 as well. We're about get down with the dog. We're about I think 18 away, which is mental. So 18 subs away from obviously 11K, which is crazy. So yeah. AFC always is in the building. He says Arteta signed more goalkeepers than what Wenger did in 2 decades. It's crazy. We love a goalkeeper, don't we, man? Especially Arteta, goalkeeper FC, defender FC. It seems like it's madness. The amount of goalkeepers we signed. To be fair, yeah, I think Ray has been a phenomenal goalkeeper. I like Ramsdale. Like I did rate Ramsdale. I know he had a few moments in him, but that season when we was in a title race, he was he stepped up big time. He's a big part. Some of the games that he saved us in as well. I did like Ramsdale, but I understood that we can't have 2 goalkeepers there. Raya came in, it's football, and Ramsdale had to go really. But yeah, then we had Emi Martinez as well. I kind of wish we kept him, but obviously he went. We had we signed Matt Ryan, didn't we, as well? Who I don't think he did a bad job, but we signed. Then we had Leno, of course. If you guys, I don't think Arteta signed Leno. I think he Emery brought Leno in, but we had Leno, Martinez. There's got to be some more that I'm forgetting for sure. Yeah, there's got to be some more that I'm forgetting, people. I don't even know. But yeah, the point is we signed a lot of goalkeepers, man. Yeah, big up AFC Ways in the building, man, every single time. Good to see you, bro. Big up to Arsenal, just a spicy Spurs. He says, big up Josh. If this was Berta's signing, I'm very concerned. The thing is, yeah, I think what did it say a minute ago? Would it hold on, was it with apparently that we will even before Berta? Look, it says here, yeah, that the Arsenal staff are long-time admirers of Kepa. And it's not the first time that his name has been raised in recruitment conversations. So it's kind of like we've been looking at him for quite a while now. It seems like maybe that ever since he left Chelsea and went on loan to different clubs. Because where did he go after Chelsea? He went Real Madrid, didn't he? And then he went back to Chelsea, and then he went to Bournemouth, obviously last season. Maybe we're looking at him at the time. We was looking at Neto as well, maybe. And then instead of that, we got Neto instead. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I think this is obviously Berta's going to have a part, of course, to sign this type of goalkeeper. But it looks like we was actually looking at him, as it says here, since for quite a while we've been looking at him, to be fair, as well. Big up Rory in the building, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Rory as well. He's back uploading on his channel. He's doing some live streams as well. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to Rory as well. He says this signing ain't that bad, but this should be happening towards the end of the window. I'm an impatient geezer. Yeah, it's one of those ones, man. It's one of those ones, isn't it? But listen, we've been moving bare slow in the window. I can't even lie. But yeah, it's one of those ones with this Kepa one. Like, it's not the end of the world. I'm not, of course, I'm not getting excited over it by any means, people. I'm not going to get giddy over signing Kepa. I don't think it's a bad deal. I think 5 million release clause for backup goalkeeper. He comes in, plays the cup games. Obviously, Ray's going to be number one. That's clear. I don't think it's a bad deal. I just think it's a fact that it's just another Chelsea player coming in. It's just that's a thing for me about it. But I'm not saying it's a bad deal by any means, people. We really need prolific players, prolific strikers. Big up to Golden in the chat. 100% agree with you, my friend. I'm going to share something in a minute about what Ornstein said about Arsenal looking at 3 attackers. So a left winger, a right winger, and a striker, of course. So we could get 2 winners, hopefully, coming in. Someone for Saka, like competition for Saka, and left winner as well, and then, of course, a striker. So it's good that we need, because we're going to need, I want at least 3, 4. Yeah, it sounds mad, but 3, 4 attackers coming in. The striker, left winner, right winner, and then the backup for Odegaard or another position, like competition for Odegaard, like attacking midfielder maybe as well. We got Arteta ain't got a clue. He's man's vexed. Another Chelsea bum. Yeah, that's the only thing with it, to be honest with you. I think other than that, low, bro, I don't mind the deal. I think 5 million for a backup goalkeeper. I don't think it's bad, but it's just a Chelsea effect, isn't it? To be honest, we love a Chelsea reject, don't we? Arsenal doesn't disappoint; it always disappoints. Big up to Robert as well. Yeah, Drew said I jokingly said who was signing. Yeah, it's typical Arsenal, man. You know it is, Drew, bro. Every single window, it wouldn't be a window without signing a Chelsea ex-Chelsea player. Man said it'll be Sancho or Jackson next. Oh my, or flipping and Kunku, mate. One of those ones next. To be fair, listen, if you want to shop at Chelsea, yeah, go and get Cole Palmer, people. Yeah, go and get my double gunner, bruv. Go and get me Pedro Neto from Chelsea, mate. Yeah, you know how it is. If you want to go keep shopping at Chelsea, actually shop for some. Actually, go and get the proper players from there. You know, because as much as they're. I mean, to be fair, like they're signing some players, but I mean they got players like Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto. Go for those players, Arsenal, man. You know how it is. Big up Josh in the chat. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Bless up to you, Drew, mate. Really appreciate that as always. Make sure you guys do that as well. Just checking the subs because we're very close. We're literally like 16 subscribers away, man. 16 away from 11K, man. It's crazy. Big up, people. Thank you all for the support, as always. But yeah, big up to you, Drew. Big up to Jay back in the building. He says great business. I think overall, bro, I think it's a good deal. You know, the wages are good. 5 mil release clause, really, really good price. I think overall it's a position that we've sorted out now at least, and we got it done early. We ain't got to really worry about getting another goalkeeper in because it's sorted out now. So we can focus on other priorities. I think overall it's pretty decent, to be fair. We got Ashik in the building as well, mate. So long as he doesn't come before Ray, I'm not bothered. Yeah, 100% there. I just think he's gonna play the FA Cup, Carabao Cup games, and that's it, really. To be fair, not a bad buy. Big up to you on Onibudo. Am I happy with Kepa? I'm happy that we got a backup goalkeeper. Yeah. Kepa overall was a goalkeeper. I think Kepa at Chelsea was horrendous. I can't even lie. I think Kepa, he had an attitude problem at Chelsea. I don't think he's been bad at Bournemouth though. He's sort of been pretty humble with it at Bournemouth. He sort of knows his level now that he's fallen off massively, and I think he done well. I think if you ask Bournemouth fans, they were sad to see him go. I think they even tried to get him on a permanent deal. So it's not even like Kepa. I've not really rated him too highly over the recent years. I think Bournemouth, he had a good season, as I said, but Chelsea is really, really poor. It's just, we needed a goalkeeper there. We needed a backup goalkeeper. I don't think he's bad for a backup goalkeeper. That's where I see it personally. Love to see Luca's reaction on Kepa. I can't stand Luca, to be honest with you. But yeah, he's Luca, he does it for clicks. He does it for views. He's negative about everything, isn't he, to be honest with you? So there we go. Big up my brother Arsenic back in the building, man. Big up to you, bro. Good to see you as always. Thank you for joining back in. Hope you're doing well, man, as well. Big up Lou as well. Good to see you as always, my bro. He says, big up, bro. The way we move for keepers and left backs seems to be studying, man. This was quick. It's mental, innit? Hopefully we can have the same energy. The way how we sign all these left backs and defenders and flipping goalkeepers, yeah. Let's have the same energy for the attackers this summer, yeah. I want at least 4 or 5 attackers, people. You know how it is. Yeah, big up to you, bro. Wayne's in the building. Big up to you, Wayne. He says, good deal. We always sign Chelsea players. I know, bro. We love a ex-Chelsea player, don't we? It's crazy. I'm not bothered. Big up to you, TK. I'm not bothered here. Ray arrest, bro. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'd hope that he'll get more than what happened with Neto. I don't know what was the problem with Neto. Surely he wasn't that bad. I mean, like Neto for me, he had one game against Girona. That was it. And I kind of felt bad for the geezer. Man was on the bench every single game. Obviously, I'm not saying play the Premier League games, but even like the pointless, he didn't even play on the FA Cup. He didn't even play in the FA Cup game, right? He didn't even play even in like the last couple of games. I don't know what like. And Neto was again. He's at Valencia. He's at Barca. He's at Bournemouth. I was like, that was a weird signing, man. Like the cup tie goalkeeper, and he played one game. Like such a mad signing. To be fair, I met him. Big up, not Kepa. Big up to Neto. Man says man think he's better than all the Chelsea goalkeepers. That's another team who loves goalkeepers, isn't it? You know, look how many goalkeepers that they've gone through as well. Big up to you, DWTT, man. Bless up yourself, bro. How's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Thank you for joining us today as well. Jordan's in the building. He says, yo, Josh, bro, big up to you, Jordan. Solo's with us. Big up to you, Solo. Hope you're doing well, mate. He says, hello, my friends. Big up to yourself, Solo, as well. Big up, Gary. Welcome to the channel. Oh, wait, is this Gary? Yes, Gary. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Good to see you, man. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. Ryan City goes in the building. How you doing, Ryan City go? I think Arsenal will sign Sesko is a good striker that Arsenal need the most. Can't believe Norway beat. Yeah, bro, we not. I can't think about that. But the good news is, is that the Italian Federation are gonna sack Spalletti. Yeah, they're gonna sack him. So he needs to go. To be honest with you. So we're gonna get changed, which is good. To be honest. They actually look at it, to be honest. This guy is the best Guna streamer, true Guna, hard work. Appreciate you, Solo, man. Big up. Make sure you guys subscribe to Solo as well, man. He does some amazing content over there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna really just get Kepa up on here quickly, guys, because just see how many games he played yet, how he did in the Premier League. So yeah, 30 years of age, as we know. So yeah, Premier League, he kept 8 clean sheets, to be fair, which ain't bad. Conceded 39. Yeah, he played 31 matches in the Premier League, so he played quite a bit. You know, it's not like he's back up for Bournemouth. He was their main choice at Bournemouth, to be fair. You can see he's down here. Obviously, he was at Bilbao. Then he obviously at Chelsea. Then he went to Madrid, to be fair, for played 20 games at Madrid on loan. Went back to Chelsea. Went up obviously to Bournemouth this last season. And then, yeah, so we have signed him from, I think Bournemouth tried to get him on the loan. I think Bournemouth tried to get him on permanent deal, but they didn't get it done. But yeah, that's just, if you guys want to look at his stats right there, you guys can have a look there, to be honest with you. But yeah, so overall, guys, 5 million deal. I kind of think, listen, if this guy was in Chelsea, ex-Chelsea, people wouldn't really it'd just be like how we signed Neto, really. Like, you know, people would say, oh, it's a good signing. But I think overall it's a good deal, man. And it's a position sorted out and we can move elsewhere. We can get the other ones sorted out, man. But yeah, big up. Appreciate the kind words, Solo, as well. Yeah, Emi Martinez was a top goalkeeper, man. Top goalkeeper, honestly. He may leave as well, by the way. He may leave. Villa. Lou says, I don't mind the signing. Good deal for a backup goalkeeper. However, we need urgency with other positions as well. Exactly, bro. Exactly that. We need urgency. We need to get the attackers in, people. We need the attackers. It's all well and good signing these goalkeepers, defenders, but let's have the same energy. Let's go with the attackers now. Let's get the big attackers in, the winners, the strikers. Let's get them in. Kepa is going to get some FA Cup and Carabao Cup games. Likely is your second choice goalkeeper. Obviously, for you lot, Raya is your star. Yeah, of course. It says, Kepa's going to come in and challenge Raya. It's not going to be. I mean, let's just be honest with you. Raya is a top. To be honest with you, Raya has been a good signing, I think. Been a really good signing. At first, I was like, I can't remember, but like Raya, because no, actually, we signed him on loan, didn't we? We signed him on loan first, and we got him permanently. But he's been a good goalkeeper, to be fair. Really good. I mean, Golden Glove winner in 2 years. Yeah, Golden Glove winner in 2 years since he's been at Arsenal, man. He's been a top goalkeeper. I do like Raya a lot, to be fair. There's not many goalkeepers out there that I think are on his level personally. I think he's definitely up there, top 4 Premier League goalkeepers. Maybe even the top 3. Maybe. Yeah, I think. Look, I mean, you got Alisson, you got Emi Martinez for Villa. To be fair, Matt Sells had a good season, didn't he? With Forest, he actually shared it with Raya, didn't he? The Golden Glove. But other than that, any other goalkeepers I might be missing? Edison. I think Ray's been better personally, in my opinion. Alisson, Raya, Sells maybe, Martinez. But then, I mean, you look at Martinez for the last game as well. I mean, I think he's cost Villa a few times this season. But Ray is definitely up there. Ray is top, mate. Yeah, he's top goalkeeper. Is Kepa really gonna? Nah. Ray has made no chance. I know it says it like this, and you know we want that mindset of challenging the goalkeeper. As a backup, you want to try and challenge for number one. I get that, but let's just be honest with it. Kepa, you're not going to get number one, my friend. I'll be very no, mate. That's not going to happen. That's Ray's position. You're going to be a good backup. Carabao Cup game, FA Cup game. You're going to come in. You're going to do your thing, hopefully. And as I said, if we get the Bournemouth Kepa, I think it's a good backup. You know. Chelsea, like I look at Chelsea, though. I just think it was a disaster for him at Chelsea. To be honest, disaster, absolute disaster at Chelsea, wasn't it? You know, even with his old mentality, with his attitude as well, it was awful. Who remembers when we announced? Oh yeah, that's true. We did, didn't we, bro? that was wild. That's such an Arsenal thing to do as well. Yeah, I actually forgot about that, but that's true, man. We announced, man, like Havertz in Kepa's wedding day and everything. I thought Arsenal first signing was Zubimendi. It's meant to be, bro. Yeah, believe it or not, it was meant to be. That deal was apparently done in January, people. But it's people were saying it's due to Sociedad. Sociedad don't want us to announce it until July now. So he was technically, we signed him in January, but we can't announce him until July apparently, which is mental. What about Caicedo? Oh, bro, don't do that, man. I thought that was, bro, that summer everyone's getting giddy about, getting both Caicedo in our midfield. To be fair, Caicedo's a baller, mate. He is top class, isn't he? I thought he had a very slow start to Chelsea, but especially last season, he's really stepped up his career. He's always been a good player. I just think it was just he had to adapt to that Chelsea's sort of system, and theirs in the gutter, weren't they? But Caicedo's a top player, mate. Yeah, he really is, and I'm glad we didn't get both of them. And the whole Caicedo gimmick went around, didn't it, people? I thought Arsenal was. That's still, well, we say it's happening, but yeah, no, that's still going to happen. It will take a lot, people, for that not to happen. I think it's just to do with apparently with Sociedad saying that they want to announce it until July or something now, which is madness. Yeah, guys, we're literally 15 subscribers away. Anyone new watching, man? 15 of you right now. Anyone new watching in the channel? 15 subscribers away, people, from 11,000 subscribers, which is mental. So anyone new watching, make sure you guys do subscribe. We greatly appreciate it, people, as well. Man City signing Reinders from Milan. He's a great player. 8-0 from Wolves. Cherky Man City, you guys are getting some good business. You guys are getting some good players in, good business in, to be fair, bro. Reinders is a top player, mate. He is absolutely top class. Yeah, you got a proper player on your hands right there. 100%. I was gutted that we didn't go for someone like Reinders, box to box. Is what it is, man. But you got a top player. You got a really, really good player on your hands right there, to be fair. Natalie's in the building. Good Saturday, everyone. And to you as well, Natalie. I'm sorry about Belgium the other day, by the way. I personally don't mind the Kepa signing. Big up to Glenn, by the way. Glenn T, big up to you. I personally don't mind the Kepa signing. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think it would have been strange because Garcia is apparently really good goalkeeper, but he would not. I didn't even see himself a backup anyway for Arsenal. He's going to Barcelona. Apparently, he's a really good goalkeeper as well. It was a strange signing to splash 30 million Garcia to be a backup for Ray. I just never really saw happen anyway. So yeah, I'm with you there. 5 million is, and the wages are good as well. Only around like 70 grand a week, 70K a week. So I'm with you there, bro. I definitely prefer it to go and splash it over than splash that little 5 mil then rather than like 30 mil. And at least we got the situation, like the position sorted out now, to be honest. Yes, Jack. Big up to Jack in the building, man. Big up to Jack as well. What would you rate Kepa, Sesko, Zubi, and Rodrigo out of 10? Do you know what? Signing a player like with Rodrigo, that elevates the window, doesn't it? Big time. You get Rodrigo, and that's at least 7 to 8 already for me. Zubi, Sesko, we got the striker there. I think add one more position, get like a Eze or another winner to that, then it's a 10 for me personally. Because we've got the striker, we've got an elite level winner when Rodrigo, Zubi's in the midfield, the goalkeeper. Maybe if we need a defender as well, maybe get like add the Ajax defender and get like an Eze or a Morgan Rogers to that, then that would be a 10 out of 10 window for sure. But if this was our window, Kepa, Sesko, Zubi, Rodrigo, I think that's one of the best we've had in years, in my opinion, as well. It's just because what elevates it is that Rodrigo signing, guys. That's how big it is. Like I said this the other day, a Rodrigo signing is like it's like an Özil type signing. It's like a Alexis Sanchez type signing. That excitement, that sort of player that's going to elevate us to that next level for me. No matter what striker you get up front, if you got Rodrigo on the left and Saka on the right, wow. Big up to you, Gary, mate. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Don't listen. Don't diss my boy Neto. Yeah, my guy Neto. You know how it is. He was a G, mate. He pulled over and he said, "Yeah," gave me a fist pump. I was like, "Neto, you got to stay at Arsenal." And he's like, he just spoke in some Portuguese language. I don't speak Portuguese, but yeah, no, big up Neto, man. Neto was a shit supermarket when I was a kid, where the bags cost more than the beans. There we go, people. There we go. Bro, do you know what, Jack? We said that was gonna happen. Man. Like seriously, we knew that was gonna happen. Nah, bro, he's actually wasted our time. We waited 45 minutes for the guy. He didn't turn up. If Arteta fails next season, we have our new gaffer. Huh? Who? If Arteta fails next season, we have a new gaffer. Who are you on about? I don't know what you mean, Rory, bro. We have a new gaffer. Oh, do you mean Kepa? Because he... Okay, now I'm with you. You mean Kepa because he obviously... he thought he was a manager when he got subbed off by Chelsea, bro, or something. Is that what you mean, or do you mean someone else? I ain't thought of him, bro. I'll bring Emmy back, but he isn't going to play second. No, he wouldn't, would he? He wouldn't. Yeah, Martinez was a good goalkeeper, though. He's better than good. He's top class, mate, to be honest with you. I kind of wish we never let him go. We got, Ray is top, man. He is top goalkeeper, to be fair. He is top. Yadif's in the building. Big up Yadif, bro. What are you telling me, man? He says, big up TG. Just got back from a 10-hour shift. Nah, respect your grind, bro. Bless up to you, man. Appreciate you tuning in as well. I told you that I would. Yeah, bro, you said it, man. You said it. It wouldn't be a nice window without signing a reject from Chelsea. Yeah, this better be the only reject we're signing as well, people. Yeah, I don't want to see Nkunku. I don't even want to see Jadon Sancho. Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me, to be fair. Bless up to you, Yadif, my brother. Yeah, man got back-to-back golden gloves, to be fair. Back-to-back, yeah. I know, like, a lot of people I think even you, was it you, Drew? It might have been yourself, Drew. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when Raya came in, even you said, you was like, I hold my hands up to Raya because he's proved you wrong as a goalkeeper. I think you did say that to me. It might have been you. I think it was you, but it's definitely a few people were saying, like, they didn't really rate with the Raya signing at first because what happened to Ramsdale. But he's came in and he's completely, proved a lot of people wrong. Bro, he should have been sacked last season. Surprised Ramsdale ain't getting linked with Chelsea or United, to be honest. I saw he was linked with West Ham the other day. But yeah, both you are right, Glenn. Both of those teams need the goalkeepers. And Ramsdale... Yeah, Ramsdale going there would be good for him, but I think he should go West Ham. Yes, Jake. Big up, Jake. Hope you enjoyed the rugby. Yeah, you enjoyed it. Nice one, bro. Man said they don't cry on the floor like footballers do. At this point, should Arsenal sign the whole Chelsea squad? Bro, as I said, instead of going for like these rejects, go for flipping Caicedo, mate. You know what I mean? Oh, it's crazy. Big up Kin in the building. Do you see Kudus news? We want him. We're talking to him. I spoke about that towards the end today, but Kudus for me, I'll take him still. I'm still taking the guy. It's no brainer for me. You know, I've rated Kudus highly for quite a while now, even when he's at Ajax as well. I think he's a top player because I like about Kudus, he can play anywhere in the attack. Yeah, he's proved he can play anywhere. Left wing, right wing, centre forward. He played for Ajax in when they played the Champions League group stages. I think he scored like 4 goals or something. For Ghana, he played as like an attacking midfielder. Like he could play anywhere, and overall, he's a top player as well. I'll take Kudus. It depends on obviously that the price tag for him as well. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but if it's like 50, I'll get him. I'll get him 100%. Yeah, Kin, I'm gonna share that. You know what? We're gonna share that right now, people. Quickly, you just reminded me. Big up, Kin, bro. But Ornstein said this about Arsenal's attacking options. Let me get that.
This one's going to be hard within a minute. Arsenal
are focusing on a new number 9, whether it's going to be, say, a Benjamin Sesko or Victor Gyökeres. They also want a top quality wide player.
Sorry, just quickly on this one, guys. It's interesting. I said this the other day with Ornstein. Like, we know Ornstein, he comes out with bombers and, you know, he's usually really reliable, right? Have you, like, I know he's just spoken about Sesko there, right? And but he still mentioned the idea of Gyökeres. He's like, Arsenal either want Gyökeres or Sesko still. I look at other reports like Plattenberg, Fabrizio, they're coming out and saying, oh, Arsenal's main target is Sesko. Arsenal definitely like are in advanced negotiations. It's interesting how Ornstein hasn't came out and said anything about, not that I've seen, that I can remember. Like, he's not dropped anything about Sesko, has he, to Arsenal yet? He hasn't said like we're like we're in advanced talks or he's agreed personal terms or the deal was on for him. He's still mentioning, and this was 4th of June, which was obviously was still only a few days ago, I think. Or no, maybe this was this morning or yesterday he said this. That we're still looking at both of them. So I find that interesting, man. That he still thinks that we're in for Gyökeres. It seems like we're all in for Sesko. But I find that just interesting there. But anyway, let's continue.
I think ideally on the left side, you've seen names like Rodrigo, Anthony Gordon and various others, Nico Williams, we've talked about before. They would also like some backup for Bukayo Saka on the right. That's why they targeted Brian Mbeumo. In midfield, they need to renew Thomas Partey or let him go. And if he goes, then they're going to have to replace him. Left back, a couple of departures. Kieran Tierney's already gone. Zinchenko's available for exit too, but they've got players there at the moment. They would like a centre half. They were also in for Howson, but didn't manage to get him. So watch this space on that position. And they need a number 2 goalkeeper as well because Neto returns to Bournemouth. So they will be scouring the market for one of those.
So, this one's going to be hard in a minute. Arsenal
are focusing.
Obviously, yeah, this must have been a few days ago then because we just signed Kepa today. We spoke about it. But yeah, so he basically came out and said, we're looking obviously at striker, Gyökeres or Sesko. But he said left winger, idea Williams, Gordon was in there as well, Rodrigo's there. And then he said the right winger as well, which I like the idea. I think that's key. Like, you know, as much as Rodrigo signing will elevate us, having another backup option for Saka is something I think something we've been crying out for a while as well, is having that backup for Saka. You know, resales doesn't really cut it. We need competition on both. Get both winners in, that'd be brilliant. And then he also said about a defender coming in. Ideally, probably that Ajax defender or maybe another centre back. And then he said about the backup goalkeeper. So yeah, that's what we need, people. We need to get it all done, man. We still need a lot of positions, I think, in the window for sure. I know, man. I know. If only, bro. If only my boy Tierney stayed. That shirt's still there, people. We're staying up there forever, people. You know how it is. Big up Kin. He says, I live in America. Big up America, bro. And the Cronkies must sack Arteta because the teams they own in America, they've been firing coaches like crazy. Is he? There we go then. Yeah. Because I know they got a lot of teams, don't they? They've got LA Rams, they've got the Nuggets, they've got the Rapids, don't they, in MLS? The Guardiola Rapids. So they own a lot of teams, don't they? And they've been sacking managers. He's got to be. He has to have. Arteta has to. You know, he has to be on the hot seat. 100%. We keep going through Chelsea's recycling bin. We never learn. Big up Albert. You know how it is, bro. It wouldn't be a window without Arsenal doing it, would it? End up with Palmer when he's 30. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know how it is. What would you rate Kudus, Rodrigo, Sesko as a window? I mean, you got Kudus in there. Can play midfield as well, can't he? I think you add a defender, it's 10, bro. It's 10 for me. I think Kudus is superb. You know, Rodrigo comes in, as I said, Sesko, Zuamendi. You add in a Hato to that, an extra another defender, is a 10 for me. But that window there, probably 8, 9 for me. 8 to 9. Because we got the striker, you got the 2 winners sorted out. Midfielder, still maybe another position in there. Like, that's just me being stingy, but like I can't even lie. But still, that would be a top window, really good window. Ornstein knows that. Ornstein knows the most about Arsenal. All the reports in Portugal said Gyökeres is going to Arsenal, so I think there's something going on behind the curtains of all of it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, a lot of Portuguese reports are saying the same thing. Like, we're still, Gyökeres is looking at Arsenal. He wants Arsenal. But if you're looking more towards Fabrizio, Plattenberg, they're Sky Germany, they're saying that, I kind of look at it like this, Ken. I think that with what Berta's done, he's getting both the deals done. Like, I don't think we're signing both of them. I think we should sign both of them. But I think it's like he's getting both of them done and using it as a plan B option for Gyökeres. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting how Ornstein came out and he came out and he's like, he's not really said a lot about Sesko to Arsenal, has he? Like Fabrizio has. Like Fabrizio saying talks are ongoing, progressing, advancing, and all this. Same with all the other reports. But Ornstein, he's not really said anything. All he said is that Arsenal looking at Sesko and Gyökeres. We're looking at either one of them. So yeah, it's interesting to see. And if you guys remember as well, right? Ornstein dropped the Gyökeres news a few months ago, didn't he? About Arsenal interested in Gyökeres. Arsenal are looking to sign Gyökeres in the summer as well. He dropped it before anyone else, didn't he? So I don't know if he's still, I mean, he's probably still an option, but it's interesting how he's not said a lot about Sesko to Arsenal, to be honest. Man said, buy both, problem solved. Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. Make sure anyone new tuning in and you do hit like buttons up, people. Be greatly appreciated as well. Make sure if you are new, you do subscribe because we are so close to 11K, man. We're literally like 14 subscribers away from reaching 11,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you are new. That would be greatly appreciated as well. I try not to listen to SM. I'd rather just see them holding up the shirt to them. I think that means mainstream media. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. This is what it's like in the transfer windows, isn't it, man? Until we just see them holding up the shirt, then we can rest people. You know how it is. But it's even like with this Zubimendi deal going on as well. It's like that one's taking its time a little bit. But I still think that's going to get done. But it's just taking its time a little bit, isn't it? We got Static in the building. He says, Josh, the football club never ever learn. Another Chelsea reject. I feel sorry for Hyen and Setford. The Arnstein wastes a lot of money on both goalkeepers, now wasting money on Kepa. Unbelievable. Big up Static every single time. Look, for me, with the Kepa, like, I agree to an extent and I disagree. I think with the Hyen, I'm with you on Hyen. I feel like I wanted to see him as a backup next season. It's unfortunate for him. I think with Setford, because he's like 17, 18, he'll probably go on loan again. He'll probably go loan or he'll play with the academy for a little bit. I don't think he's ready anyway to be promoted to number 2. So I get Setford, but with Hyen, he had a good season. Well, he got relegated, but he's apparently played really well for Real Valladolid in La Liga, right? I looked at that. I think I want to see him get a chance personally, and I'm with you on another Chelsea reject as well. But I don't think it's wasting money on Kepa. I think we've done a lot of goalkeepers, to be fair. But 5 million deal, the wages are his wages are good, like 70 million. That's the thing for me. I don't think it's a bad deal in that sense. 5 million deal. I think the thing with the Kepa is like, I'm not rating him personally when he's at Chelsea. I think he had a good season at Bournemouth. But I think it's a whole Chelsea thing, isn't it? That's the thing with it with Kepa. But I think we needed a backup goalkeeper. I know it should have been addressed earlier, but I think this is what we have addressed it. I think Kepa is not end of the world for me, sort of signing. He's not one I'm going to get excited about and saying it's a good signing. But I think in terms of the deal, 5 million, wages are good, comes in as a backup. I don't think that side of things is bad with it personally, bro. But big up to you every single time, Static, every single time, man. Have a good show. Arsenal continues to be embarrassed. Big up Static every single time. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. As well. Solo says, smash likes. This guy's a good streamer. Nah, Solo, bro. Appreciate the kind words, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Solo, man. Make sure you guys go over to Solo's channel. You drop in a sub. Yeah, this guy's a real one as well, to be fair. He's an absolute legend there. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to Solo's channel. He does some brilliant content over there as well. But yeah. Hold on a minute. I don't know what's happened there. There we go. We're back. Big up to Solo. Big up to Panda Kin in the building. How's it going, Panda Kin? We're getting an experienced goalkeeper for 5 million. He's cutting his wages and willing to be second choice. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm with you there, bro. I am with you indeed. That's what I've been saying as well. I think overall as a deal is pretty decent. Don't get twisted. At first, and like, I think Rory's in the chat. Yeah, people. I don't know who else is in my WhatsApp. I've run like a WhatsApp community group chat. Yeah. Anyone who wants to join it, we talk everything Arsenal. Let me know. Just let me know if you want to join it, and I'll add you guys to it. Right. But when that news first came out, I was like, "This April Fools or something, getting another Chelsea." I was looking at it thinking, "Nah, not another Chelsea. Kepa coming in." Yeah. But as I looked more into the deal, I knew he's cutting his wages a little bit. 70K a week, 5 million release clause. Kind of coming as a backup. I was sitting there thinking, you know what? I understand it now. Yeah, I get the deal. It's just the whole Chelsea factor, isn't it? At the end of the day there. But big up Shoe Panda as well. Big up Chelsea fan. What are you telling me, bro? What are you telling me, my brother? What do you think about Kepa coming to Arsenal then? What are you telling me? A lot of people in the chat are saying that he's better than all your goalkeepers that you got right now. And like you're another team that goes through quite a lot of goalkeepers, isn't it? Chelsea fan as well. But big up to you, my brother. Good to see you as always, mate. I saw that you're signing. Who are you signing, by the way? I saw that you're signing a player, right? Is it what's his name? Jamie Gittins. I saw that you're looking at Jamie Gittins, or like you're going to put in a bid for him or something. So yeah, obviously you just signed the lap. You're looking to sign Gittins, but let me know how you're feeling about Chelsea this window as well, bro. He said sorry about Chelsea selling you. Nah, bro, give us Caicedo, mate. Yeah, then that's it can all be forgiven, Chelsea fan. Give us Caicedo. Give us Caicedo. You know how it is. I don't think Hein's good enough. Yes, fair enough. He's good season for Valladolid, but it's a huge step from there to being Arsenal's second choice goalkeeper. I hear that, but at the same time, do you think he's been given a proper chance at Arsenal, Carl Hein? I think he played them preseason games and he looked all right there, didn't he? He had that penalty shootout, didn't he, against Lyon, where he made about 4 saves, bro. But no, I don't think he's been like we're not seeing him be given a chance in Carabao Cup. Maybe in training, Arteta just don't think he's that guy. But I definitely think he's gonna be moving on. Now Kepa's coming in. I think loan. Maybe permanent deal. Because he's not going to settle with number 3. He's just played number 1 in La Liga for the whole season. I had a good loan deal. I think he moves on. But at the same time, I kind of wanted him to... I don't think we've seen him enough, to be honest. I kind of wanted him to have a chance, to be fair. Keeping the like buttons, road to... Yeah, big up Chelsea fan. Big up Chelsea fan, my brother, as well. We are so close to 11K, man. I'll keep checking. I keep refreshing the page. Anyone new, make sure you subscribe, people. We greatly appreciate it as well. Always season. Big up to Always season. Kepa is better than all the current Chelsea goalkeepers. So yeah, 5 million is a great deal. For me, a better backup. It's a good backup for Raya. I'm with you there as well. Drew says most people say things for views nowadays is mainly done for gullible people who lap every word. Big up to you during the building, mate. Every single time. Facts right there. Kin says, with Chelsea getting linked to Bueno Gittins as most likely their main left winner, we have not heavy competition for Rodrigo. Oh, we have to go all out for Rodrigo, man. We have to. I think I saw something today. Let me see if anything's happened with Rodrigo. Let me see. Oh mate, give it a rest. I swear down. People like anyone. I'm sure you guys use Twitter. Eduardo Hagen, yeah, bro, that guy does my absolute nutting. I'm telling you right now. Welcome to the Arsenal family, Kepa. Like, turn it in, Edward. And he's posting pictures of him hugging Arteta with no caption. He's so jarring, mate. I swear down. Anyway, Rodrigo. Right, let me check if there's anything to do with Rodrigo quickly. Rodrigo, Arsenal. Let's have a look. Is anything new happening with Rodrigo? Nah, just coming out what we said a few days ago. A lot of people talk about Morgan Rogers though on to Arsenal, which I'd take him. Rogers is a baller, to be fair. Rogers is a baller. Nah, he's not. There's nothing new, to be honest. There's nothing new about Rodrigo, to be fair. Just what came out the other day that we made him our number one target. But no, I'm with you, man. We have to go all out for him. Have to go all out for Rodrigo, bro. That's an absolute. That is the main guy for me. Yeah, what a signing that guy is going to be if we do go and get him. It still depends whether he's going to stay at Real Madrid, though, isn't it? If we want to go out on all fronts next season, are we willing to play high in goal for them sort of games? Because when we get inevitably knocked out, we'll be moaning at the manager. Yeah, I hear that, but at the same time, Carabao Cup games, like in the pointless, against Bolton Wanderers, for example, that's where you could use Hein, in my opinion. And he had a good. All I'm saying is I wanted to see him have a chance, be given something, even a run out in pre-season to see how good this guy really is. But listen, Kepa, he's gonna come in. We need what I will say, Kepa from Bournemouth is the one we need. Yeah, if we get the Kepa from Chelsea, it won't look good, to be honest. Because at Chelsea, I didn't rate him whatsoever. To be fair, he had an ego, he had an attitude problem. He was average at Chelsea. I think at Bournemouth, he definitely had a good season though. I think the lap will do really well at Chelsea. To be honest, I think the lap's. I don't think the lap's a bad player. To be fair, I actually do rate the lap as well. He played against Brighton. What, the 3-1? He looks out of his depth. Who Hein did? Yeah, but again, I mean, I do. Yeah, I do remember that game as well. I don't think anyone watched the game though, because it wasn't even, all we saw was the highlights. But even so, like I remember him years as years gone, he's developed into a better player. I want to see him at least in the preseason, personally. Carl Hein. Big up, bro. Good signing as a backup. He's good. I like it. Big up to Sam as well. I'm going to do a Premier League team of the season when next season starts. Great. Yeah, big up Ryan, bro. I do that and then I give up because I'm trash at FPL, man. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, I'm not the only one. 100%, bro. So jarring, man. I can't even lie. Like, fair enough. Like, report transfer news, but like he goes over the top of it. Like, he's posting pictures of him and he's literally posted a picture of Arteta hugging Kepa with no caption. He goes, "Oh, welcome to the Arsenal family." Like, come on, turn it in, mate. Man gasses up every single player we get linked with. It's mental. It's crazy. Big up G star in the building, man. First son is a goalkeeper. Who knew, bro? Who knew? Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry, man. Where was your question? Let me go back up. Man. I don't see your the last comment I see from you was this one, bro. We're getting an experienced goalkeeper for 5 million. I don't see your Sesko question, man. Nah, this is the only one I see. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah. What do you think about Sesko? Listen, for me, at first, I was looking at it thinking, I have other preferences there. You know, like I wanted other strikers other than Sesko. I wanted Gyökeres over him personally. Alvarez, like these types of strikers, I wanted Arsenal to go and get. Isak, obviously, we know it's not going to happen. But I kind of accept with Sesko. Like the thing with me is like I looked at Sesko and I've not seen enough in the Bundesliga that gets me confident that he's going to come in and hit the ground running in the Premier League. I think it's a lot. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he shows some good signs. I think he's got positives about his game and negatives though. I feel aerially very, very good. We know he's very tall. Very good in terms of aerially. And what I've noticed with him is he's not afraid. Like against these low block teams, when he's something different, you see the amount of times this guy is willing to take a shot to try something different. I feel like we ain't got to. We always have one. I said this earlier on the stream I did about Sesko. We always have one way of playing in the final third, and if it doesn't work, we run out of ideas. If it's not from a set piece, if it's not from spamming crosses into the box, yeah, we run out of ideas. Hoping he can give you that something different. So I wasn't really too fully convinced with Sesko when we first linked with him, but obviously I know he's going to be coming in, and hopefully he's that guy to take us over the line. But it's a big 22 years of age. He's young. I think he's still raw as a player personally, and it's a lot for the guy to come in and take us over the line. You know, he's going to be that main guy next season, and that's what he's got to do. I think it's big pressure for the kid to come in and take us over the line. But I'm not sitting here saying he's a bad player. I think there's preferences I have over him personally. I think there's better players out there, in my opinion, that we could have gone and got. But he's going to be, Arnstein wanted this guy. He's pushed for the move. Let's see what happens with this guy. It's one of those ones, really. But I don't think I'm not sort of sitting here thinking he's a bad player. But there's good signs there's bad signs of it. There's good things about him. I think there's things he needs. I think hesitation as well. I was trying to watch him a lot, and I look in the final third. So at times he makes, and we can't afford that. You know, we need players we need a striker who's going to be clinical, prolific. You know, at times I think maybe because it's his age and he's not got that experience yet, and he'll learn from that. I get that, but at the same time, like his decision making at times in the final third is really poor. I look at him. And he's, I think, hesitant at times as well. And I feel like he needs to be a bit. He's a big guy, man. Like he's 6 foot, 6'4". I feel like at times he needs to use his body a lot more. He needs to be a lot more physical when I'm watching this guy. I mean, that's what needs to improve on in his game, especially in the Premier League as well. You know, we know how different of a league it's going to be. You're going to need to be physical in the league, man. I think that's what he needs to work on. But he's showing some good signs, man. I just think there's others out there that I personally rate higher. Tom's in the building. Big up to you. Tommy says, I think Sesko is a done deal. Expect the Here We Go next week. They just want to drag it on as always, but we still get him, I hear, number 30 as well. Well, yeah, that's what he wears for Leipzig, isn't it? You know, he's number 30 for Leipzig. That's what he does wear. People were saying give him the number 14. I'm like, get out of here. Retire the 14 shirt. I said this earlier. Retire the 14 shirt, people. You know how it is. Big up yourself, Cooper, my brother as well in the building. Good to see you, mate. Big up to you. What's this? Check hand of Arsenal. Let's check hand of Arsenal then. Hold on. Hand of Arsenal. Hold on. Right, let's have a look. Hand of Arsenal. Let's have a look. He says, check hand of Arsenal. Big news on re-signings. From this guy, right? Translate the post. What does it say? Man said the hand of John. I love that, Drew. There's optimism that... Excuse me. There's optimism that both Skelly and Ranieri will sign new contracts with Arsenal. Is this one that you mean, Kin? Is this the one that you mean? About Ranieri and Skelly? Yeah, this is good news, man. This is really good news. I want to see Ranieri get more minutes next season, though, people. I said this earlier. For me, like, I was disappointed in the end of last season where we played Palace, we played PSG, we played who else we played? There's other games in there, and in one year he's off the bench for 5 minutes. I was like, give this kid more chance, people. But yeah, this is good news, man. This is what we love to see. Obviously, we've got Gabriel as a new contract. We need to keep these top younger players at our club, man. Lewis Skelly, we know absolute baller in one area as well. We need to keep these out of the club. So this is good news there. To be fair, people. Big up Cooper, bro. Hope you're doing well, Cooper. Good to see you as always, my man. If you have any, would you rather Sesko or Gyökeres? Personally, Gyökeres for me. Gyökeres for me. People hit the like buttons. Big up to you, Cooper. I saw Arsenal were looking at Kudus today. I saw, yeah, bro, we need to go for him, I think, as well. He's definitely a good option there. Semenyo from Bournemouth. There's plenty out there, people. There should be no excuses, honestly. End the window, I expect. Obviously, the strikers coming in. I want 2 winners there. You know, we have to sign 2 winners for me. There's plenty out there. Desmond, other player which Chelsea want to sell. I don't know. I'm not a Chelsea fan, bro. You have to ask them, but I presume quite a bit because they got quite a few players who are not good enough for them. To be fair, Chelsea paid big up Lloyd in the building. Yeah, it was 75 mil. They paid a lot for the guy. For this guy, we're paying him 5 mil for number 2. Yeah, I'm with you there, bro. I'm with you. I agree with you. I think overall it's a good deal, man. Wages are lower. 5 million release clause. Backup goalkeeper is what we needed. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm glad about Gyökeres. I'm totally behind Sesko now. He's coming to Arsenal. The badge is more important than personal choice. Spot on, bro. Spot on. Yeah, I'm with you as well, man. Yeah, I'm with you as well. Like, at the same time, with the Sesko thing, it's not like I'm hating on him, but I'm not going to get over the top of him. You know, a lot of people have confidence about him and fair play, you know, but I'm not going to get over the top and get all giddy about him signing just yet. I feel like he's still got to prove that he's the guy. And I really hope he is going to be the guy. He's going to come in and he's going to take us to the next level. And he's going to be the missing, what we've been missing for 3 years. Still got to replace Aubameyang. I hope he's going to be the guy. I really do. So we have to wait and see. But listen, this manager's wanted him for a while now. He's been begging to get this guy. Let's be real. He's been begging to get this guy. So hopefully this guy is the truth. So I'm willing to give him a chance, willing to see what he's all about, really. Hopefully he comes in and, well, he needs to. It's not hopefully, he needs to come in and hit the ground running. It's his football. This is Arsenal Football Club now, man. This is the situation we're in. You know, we need him to get in and take us over the line now. There's no potential about it. It's come in and deliver. Or if not, it's over. Simple as that. We have to win. We have to win, people. There's no 2 ways about it. And we have to get this window spot on as well. But yeah. The hand of John. The hand of John, people. The hand of John. There we go. Guys, we're 2 likes away from 50 as well, man. Appreciate everyone on both the streams today as well. You lot always smash it. So big up to you, amazing people, every single time as well. Into the boxes. It's actually a done deal. Yeah, effectively is, man. Effectively is. Big up Ben every single time. Yeah, Ornstein Fabrizio saying this, you know, the players agreed, Arsenal agreed, they're just finalizing the deal. So yeah, he will be an Arsenal player, bro. 1 year he deserves more minutes. I'm with you there, 100%, bro. I'm with you there. Bless up, people, man. Bless up. Very, very close to 11K. I'll keep refreshing it. We're so close, man. We're literally like 12. We're 12 subscribers away, people. 12 away from 11K. Mental. Absolutely mental. Big up, people. Big up. How much it could have cost. See, this is the thing. I'm not. Let me quickly double check if anyone's put it on there. How much is like reportedly is going to cost. Let me check. Kudus price tag. 85 million, man. 85 million. It's going to be a lot for Kudus, man. That's what they're saying. 85 million for him. Yeah, that's a lot in it, people. 85 mil for Kudus. A lot of money, people. I can't even lie. What do you think about the Kepa deal? I think it's a good deal, bro. I think it's a good deal. The only thing about it is another ex-Chelsea player. But other than that, I think it's a good deal. It's a good price. Backup goalkeeper, I'm happy with it, to be honest. I ain't buzzing about it. I ain't giddy about it, people. But I ain't like Eduardo Hagen putting pictures of welcome to the Arsenal family and putting him hugging Arteta. Get out of it. But yeah, I think it's good. I watched a lot of videos analyzing Gyökeres and Sesko. Understand why they want Sesko instead of Gyökeres. Listen, I've been saying just get both of them, bro. Just end it. You know, instead of people saying I want this, I want him, just sign both of them. Just end it all. But yeah, I mean that's fair enough. People have their preferences. Yeah, and end of the day, you know, people have their preferences. People, you know, have like for me, I still prefer Gyökeres over Sesko in my honest opinion. But I ain't against Sesko. I'm not against him by any means. I don't think he's a bad player. But the point is, whoever we do sign as a striker, we have to get it right. And that's the risk about it. Even if it is Gyökeres, even if it is going to be Sesko, you have to get it right this window. I think that's what we could all agree on. You know, this is a window for Arsenal now. This is the biggest window that we've had in a while, in a long time. We have to get it right. You know, the players we have to get right. The signings we have to get in they've got to be right, and they've got to take us to the next level. They really do. We have to win Premier League next season, people. We get Rodrigo, I'll be excited. Yeah, no, listen. If we let's put the picture up. Yeah, listen, Josh Kroenke, mate. Yeah, we all remember this, people. This is if we sign Rodrigo, by the way. I'd say be excited. Josh Kroenke, you know what to do, mate. Yeah. If we get Rodrigo in, I would be excited, people. I can't even lie. I would be excited. But anyway, there we go. Right, let's get this fraud on. Get off your screen, man. You fraud. I can't even lie. He's still a fraud, Josh Kroenke. You are still a fraud, mate. I can't even lie. Anyway, is it? Oh, it's 65 mil. Yeah, that's not too bad then. Big up to Ius. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, my friend. Big up to you. Nice stream, bro. I watch your stream every time, even when I'm at work. I appreciate that. That means a lot, you guys, man. Honestly, anyone who tunes in, I know you guys are busy as well. I know it's weekend and people doing this or whatever, but you guys still tune into the stream. That means so much to me. So thank you guys so much. You lot are the real ones, yeah. You lot are first before anything, yeah. Before this, even before when I do these videos, you guys in the chat, you make it happen, people. So big up to you, amazing people, man. But yeah, we need to get a striker as soon as possible. Big up Poland, bro. Big up Poland every single time. Thank you very much, my friend. And yeah, 100%. We need a striker in as well. Eze 60 million. See, that's a baller right there. That's a baller right there. I think Seth's going to do bits for us next season, to be honest. I would get Nico on the left wing as well. Yeah, I still take Nico Williams, to be honest with you. But if there's Rodrigo out there, there's only one answer, ain't there? Yeah, there's only one answer. If Rodrigo's there, if he becomes available, go all in for him, mate. I don't even get it. All in for him. You know how it is, people. You know how it is. Big up. He says, let's go for 60 likes. Teabag the like button, like Modern Warfare 2 settings. I love that, bro. He looks like a stupid American. I mean, you guys know him very well over there, don't you? Like the Cronkies over there in the States, Cooper. Because I know they've got a lot of teams over there, don't they? NFL, NBA. They got the MLS team. I think they've got the baseball team as well. They're everywhere, aren't they? It's crazy. Rodrigo's quality. Rodrigo's quality player, says Ryan. I think it'd be a great sign for Arsenal. 100%, bro. That's like Alexis Ozil signing. For me, it's got to be Alvarez, bro. I'm a massive fan of Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. People say he's not a natural. I get he's not a natural striker, but even for Atleti, he's been playing up front. For Argentina, he played up front, man. He's been doing bits. He's a top player. Did it in the Premier already for Man City. You know, Atletico Madrid scored 20, 25 goals in all competitions. Argentina led up front for Argentina, Copa America, World Cup. I think he's a top player, man. I know it's going to take a lot of money to sign him in, to bring him in, but yeah, for me, Alvarez, I'd taken. He'd be the guy looking at 100%. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not this season, unfortunately. But yeah, I rate Alvarez. Obviously, Gyökeres. I wanted us to sign him, to be honest with you. I would have loved Osherman as well, but obviously the wages for him are crazy, to be fair. Those would have been my choices personally, to be fair. But I don't mind Sesko, honestly, if I'm being real with it. If we were to give Rodrigo, we got AD in the building every single time, man. If you were to give Rodrigo to Arsenal percentage chance, what would it be? Right now, bro. Right now, the situation is a bit up in the air. So I'll probably say, because we don't know if he's staying or leaving the Real Madrid. I'll probably say right now around 40%, 30% chance, because I think Alonso may sit there and say, I want to keep you. With a new manager coming in, Rodrigo might want to stay. And then obviously it'll be very hard to get the guy anyway. If he leaves though, if he becomes available, you've got to give us, we have to be in there. And I'd say I would have the confidence that we would go and get him. We apparently made him my number one priority. With Berta as a director, hoping 70, 80% chance that we can get him. That's if he obviously leaves round. If he comes out and he's leaving Real Madrid, and then he's available. Right now, it's all up in the air. If he stays, obviously no chance. But I feel you'd hope with the new director, Berta, he's going to come in and we go for these players. If he's on the table, he's apparently a number one priority, number one target for the winner position. I give us 78, 80% chance for sure, man. I could put my feet up and relax my daughter. Bless her every single time, Drew, man. Bless her every single time. Alvarez is my number one target. What, for Liverpool as well? That's what I'm saying. Alvarez is quality, man. Yeah, 100%, Glenn. 100%. Superb player. I was gutted even when he went. I was like Man City. When he was leaving Man City, I was like, maybe we should go for him there. Get it from Man City. I was gutted when he went Atleti, But even at Atleti, he's doing his thing. And he's a top player, Alvarez. Big Alvarez is world class. He is. You know what it is? He's got everything. Like he's as a player as well. He's superb. But he's won everything, hasn't he? World Cup. He's won all international competitions. He's won the Premier League. He won the Champions League with Man City. He's won everything effectively. Yeah, apart from La Liga and the Spanish competitions with Atleti. Apart from those competitions, he's won everything, people, which is mental. And he's still like, how old is Alvarez as well, by the way? He's like 20. Alvarez age. Let's check. He's 25 still, man. He's 25, man. Like, he's won everything at 25. Well, he won everything like 23, 24, didn't he? It's crazy, to be fair. Yeah, look, if this was coming from a City fan as well, I was gutted when Alvarez was gone, but at least Man City got Omar Mamouche. He's been excellent. He's been a good player, really good player for you. Yeah, I remember his goal, to be fair. Mamouche is going to get a lot of goals from Man City. I got a feeling, 100%. Yeah, he was a good signing, to be fair, from Frankfurt. Really good signing there. But there we have it, guys. That's all the news, obviously, for today. I appreciate everyone tuning in, as always, people. Thank you all very, very much for both all the support. People tuning in on both the streams today, or if you just tuned into this one, big up to everyone, people, who obviously tuned in. Anyone's live that we can go on raids, I don't think they are. Getting late in the UK, to be fair. No, I don't think anyone's live. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably do, what's it, Sunday tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably do the Nations League watch on tomorrow. The final, that should be a good game. Portugal versus Spain. Yeah, Portugal versus Spain tomorrow. I'll probably do that. That'll be tomorrow. And then there may be a stream 3 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, 3 o'clock. We'll probably do a transfer stream as always. But bless everyone who tuned in. Thanks for all the support as always, guys. You're absolute legends as always. Have a great evening, everyone. And I will catch you guys tomorrow as always. As always, come on, you Gunners. And we're out.